Happy Saturday, everyone. Thanks for joining for a quick tutorial to make a sweet little Easter card that's fairly simple and quick. And we're going to use alcohol inks on some craft plastic, and then we will use the alcohol lift ink technique to pull it off onto some regular cardstock, because it's easier to stamp on regular cardstock than it is on the craft plastic. So we'll put our inks down. I'm just looking to get a cloudy, hazy design on my background, and then I'll lift it off onto the cardstock, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get my inks down. I'm using Slate and Cloudy Blue, both in the Ranger lines, and of course the Ranger alcohol lift ink. Okay, so first let's get some So nothing fancy, didn't have to be anything. I really just wanted a smoky gray blue background. And it's okay, the edges are funny because our cardstock is trimmed down to 4 by 5 1/4, because the card's going to be standard A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So now I'll stick my moon down. This is cut out of the double-sided adhesive sheets. Now I'm going to take the alcohol lift ink and do a line across here, and then I'm going to pull it down with the brayer. Lay your cardstock down and give it a good press. We'll see what we get. Make sure you really press down on that moon. So there we go. Now I can fix around that moon because I'm going to ink you know, I will use my scrap here for a mask, and then I'll ink around those edges of the moon in the Tumbled glass distress ink. So now, as I mentioned, the first thing I'm going to do is I'll get an outline on my moon. So I've paired it up with some hickory smoke and some tumbled glass. So let's take the tumbled glass, using our scrap as a mask, and just from the inside of the circle, swiping out. Spots I missed, I'm just going to take my gray hickory smoke and fill them in a little bit. I'm going to do another light layer of the light hickory smoke. Okay. Now I'm going to do an edge outside just to ink all around my edges, and I'm going to do a little bit inside the moon there. Now I'm going to go back in with the gray just to add a little more contrast on the edge. So now I've just picked two simple stamps from Lavinia. I've got the Wild Hares here. Just going to use the VersaFine. This card, I'm not going to do the edge, the bottom edge like that. I think if I put on my Easter wishes, I'm going to emboss it in a silver. So this one, I'll move these up a little bit here. Now we're going to ground them with just some paper here to look like a little hill. So you just mask them off here. Now I've chosen this stamp from Lavinia just to give some interest near the top of the card. So I'm only going to ink up the bottom portion. I need to do the whole stamp here. So that's it. Quick, easy, smoky background with a little bit of visual interest, you know, and then you could mount that on your black cardstock. And then I'll stamp my sentiment down there, and it's adorable. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our Scrapbook Niagara YouTube channel, and we hope to see you next week.